Are there any
Speaker.
private member statements? Oh, the member for Hornsby.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Today I'd like to pay tribute to one of the great educational institutions in our community, the Pacific Hills Christian School. This year the school is celebrating 40 years in operation, a phenomenal achievement. And I want to take this opportunity to congratulate all the staff, parents and students who have been part of the school for the past 4 decades. I was pleased to recently join the school for the official birthday celebrations. It was wonderful to hear some of the great things the school has achieved over those 40 years. Principal is the great man, Dr. Ted Boyce, who has been at the helm since 1985. He has created a school that is dedicated to ensuring the success of each and every student that passes through its gates. He is an asset to the school, and I have no doubt he is the reason they have been so successful. First opening its doors in 1979, the school was first called the Pennant Hills Christian School. They had just 8 students, 1 teacher and 2 rooms rented at the Latanda Children's Home, an orphanage located in Pennant Hills. The first principal was Mr. Ken Oliver. Word spread about the success of the school in their second year saw student numbers grow to 41. In 1981, they started the secondary classes and integrated students living with a disability into the mainstream classes. By 1985, the school had outgrown the Pennant Hills location and needed a new base, which was when they moved to Quarry Road in Dural. From these humble beginnings in 1985, the school has grown to be an impressive 9-hectare campus. They are situated today. Having visited the school many times, I know the grounds and facilities is something they are immensely proud of. With these state-of-the-art facilities, students can take part in many extracurricular activities. Students join the STEM club, which competes with other schools to design and build a Formula One car. They can compete in inter-school sporting competitions or perform in the school musical. And I can tell you, Mr. Speaker, that the latest production of Mary Poppins would have rivaled the Sydney Theatre Company. This is just one of the many examples of the great things on offer at Pacific Hills Christian School. They certainly don't do anything by halves, and every student who attends the school comes away with a well-rounded education and the ability to participate in a huge number of events and activities. The campus at Dural is not the only campus, with 5 other schools in country regions. Schools operate out of Tweed Heads, Maclean and Muswellbrook. In 2015, Pacific Hills Christian School started the New Hope School, a special school that caters for children with autism and mild to moderate disabilities. New Hope School is located on the same campus and is a wonderful learning environment for these students. Students at New Hope are given individual support and small group work to ensure the best outcomes for every single student. And I've always loved to visit New Hope to meet these students and see how well they're progressing. Teaching students the importance of service is something that is very important to Pacific Hills Christian School. Each student is taught the importance of giving back to the community, not just locally but around the world. Each year, up to 15 teams go to different parts of the world to serve time to people in need. For the younger students, they're involved in more local activities such as visiting retirement villages, whilst older students attend events around the Sydney area. These are just some of the reasons the school is a standout in the Hornsby area, and I'd like to congratulate the staff of Pacific Hills Christian School for everything that they do in our community. Mr. Speaker, the other day I attended the 40th anniversary celebrations with my colleague, the federal member for Brow, Mr. Julian Leeser, and the Mayor of Hornsby, the Honourable Philip Ruddock. And it's quite unusual to have all 3 levels of government represented at an event. And this is a testament to the profound impact that Pacific Hills Christian School has had over 40 years on its students and their families, its staff and the wider community. For over 4 decades, this school has gone from 8 students with 1 teacher in 2 rooms to around 1,300 students with 150 staff and on over 9 hectares. The transformation is worthy of celebration, but we should also celebrate what hasn't changed over 40 years. And that is the commitment of parents to build a community of faith around their children. We celebrate the hard work and sacrifice of generations of parents. We celebrate the staff who've devoted themselves to nurturing every child and developing their God-given talents. We celebrate the ethic of service, which characterises the outstanding young people who graduate each year. As the local state MP, I come across Pacific Hills graduates almost every day in almost every walk of life. They are proud of this school, and we are proud of them. They are the school's greatest legacy. Congratulations on 40 years of Pacific Hills Christian School, and I wish you another 40 years of educating the young people of the district in wisdom and knowledge in Christ.
I thank the member for Hornsby. We're up to private member statements. Are there any private member statements?